Meghan was probably a sugar baby. Rumour has it Marcus Anderson introduced her to several wealthy gentlemen in Soho House. She used to keep them company, and they gave her expensive gifts in return. After she was expelled from Northwestern for 2 years for the hazing incident, she went to Argentina, courtesy of her uncle. She failed the civil service test, so was only there 2 weeks. Then she found a job hosting on rich men's yachts. Meghan has quite the relationship with John Fitzpatrick, owner of Fitzpatrick's Hotel in New York City. The Irish actor was a friend of his and was asked in an interview if he knew Meghan Markle, and he said she was a sugar baby. Fact. He also denied knowing her in a smoother interview, though there are photos of them all, including Neeson. John Fitzpatrick also took her to a White House function, so at the very least she was a sugar baby to Mr. Fitzpatrick. Moreover, there are photos of Meghan sitting on an old man's lap. She looks exactly like an escort in the picture. Meghan Markle regularly liked to invade personal space of other people through her invasive interactions. According to Jesus Enrique Rosas, Meghan notably has a tendency to make others uncomfortable, as she tends to invade their intimate space by standing too close or even touching them. You're about to find out why these kinds of attitudes feel so out of space and even creepy in most situations, Rosas noted. We have a lot of ways to communicate feelings, including words and signals, he shared. There's little doubt that touching is one of the most intense ways to convey an emotion or generate a connection with someone. Rosas continued, "It's not that most of us don't like to be touched, but instead it's about how much we can tolerate when someone invades our personal and intimate space without our permission." Analysing some of Meghan's photos, he said that one can't help but feel cringe over the way the Duchess invades space, and this feels uncomfortable because it's a complete invasion of your intimate space. If most people have a problem with being touched or being approached like this in such an intimate manner, then it can only mean that the person who does this is tone deaf or simply lacks social skills to grasp what does it mean to get closer to someone without permission. Also, Meghan Markle's flirtatious ways while she was just a teenager were exposed by a former friend, Nema. During his interview on The Reality Life with Kate Casey, Vand revealed that Meghan was the homecoming queen of their school. Even though they practically grew up together, the two eventually lost touch as they got older. Vand described Prince Harry's wife as a woman among girls, and he also said that everyone was in love with the suit's alum because she was very sweet and kind. As for the guys in their school, they also swooned over Markle. "We were at a party one time and she sat on my lap. She got nose to nose with me. For a 16-year-old guy, that's an emotional moment. She said to me in Farsi, 'You're so beautiful.' I asked her, 'How do you know Farsi?' She said, 'I learnt it from you.' Then she walked away. We all adored her. She was a really great friend and moved on to different things in her life." Markle has been accused of being flirtatious for years. The Sun claimed that Markle chatted with the Wanted star Max George via Twitter before she met Prince Harry.